What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're out here at the old secret hidden pond with Luke, aka West Georgia Fisherman, and it's a little bit late. I waited to do this intro, but we've been using Dropshot, the Mach Mega Worm, the 8.3 inch Mega Worm, the Mach Schooler as the Dropshot, and right now we're just working this point, and might do a little bit of night fishing today. Might stay out till around 1-ish. That's really been when the big bass are biting. But gonna try to get on some good fish in the daytime for you guys, but been a little rough. But without any further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get to casting, and let's see if we can get on some fish. Check these out. We're using the old Mach Mega Worm 8.3 June bugs. Fishing a lot deeper, slower, summertime bite. Not too aggressive at all. I might throw that crankbait down through there on the way coming back. Yeah, I throw out on that side of the channel wall where it's shallow, and they seem to be on the drop off.
Not that far out?
Yep. Be over here in the shade for a minute too. The fish could be over here on this bank since it's shady anyways. Trying to figure them out during peak footage times.
What's that?
Trying to figure them out during peak footage times.
Oh yeah, you can't really film them at night, can you?
Not really.
We'll just have to film them once they get in the boat.
I got one.
Got him. There we go, net.
Oh, I got off.
Seriously?
Yeah, he did.
Dang.
Dang it. Yes. The old bigger worm got the bite. Maybe it's not finesse today. I should have stood up. I hate setting the hook sitting down. I got another one. Not big.
Still it's a fish.
Little baby. Broke the ice.
Yeah, no kidding.
Time to get in the bigger ones. That's how we were catching them when it started getting nighttime. They started getting smaller. Another thing I was doing different was just dragging it versus that drop shot of mine. I was kind of bouncing it. Sometimes that's why I like a jig more, because a lot of times a jig.
It's a drop shot, yeah.
There you go. There was a couple back there. There's a couple back there. You know, it could be they just hang on the side of this creek channel. Got another one.
There we go.
He's better than the last one, but he ain't a giant. That's fine, it's fine. Off that creek channel, I'm just throwing out there.
Okay. Look at this one, I know with my drop shot.
All right, well, best fish of the day so far. Maybe a 3. Easy, buddy. Yeah, I figured if there's a deep hole through here from where that old channel is. So I figured if they like hanging on that wall instead over here by the bank, I'd throw back out there. And there he was. Figure out what the old crankbait will do. Yep.
On the crankbait.
On the crank. Not a mondo, but my first crankbait fish out of this lake. Now. And then I have some pliers in here too, where I'm not even gonna touch these crankbait fish with my bare hands ever again. All you gotta do is learn a good lesson once. A little fatty. All right, guys, we are currently using the Mach Schooler. I don't have any that are actually in a Mach Soft Plastic, but these are the color right here. This is like the Ghost Shad, and just got them on an old drop shot hook. Probably should be a little bit longer. I got about 6 to 8 inches. And that schooler is a great drop shot bait. I'm using the schooler, a little small fluke, and Luke's just using a little old drop shot worm. And we're both catching them, so. Now we haven't got in anything of any size today like we did the other day. We were catching a lot of 3.5s and 4s. Maybe we'll do something. Now the shady bank's on the other side. We could be doing better over there. We'll go work that structure on that other bank here in a minute and then go back up. No. Not a good one.
You want the net?
No, it'll be alright.
Don't break your...
I got my drag set pretty good.
Not a good one. Yeah, right. That's at least 2.5, isn't it?
He might have swallowed the dang thing.
The good news about, well, do you have...
Yeah, he didn't swallow it. We're good. Doubled up.
Tail worm. Me and you did the do-si-do on what we were fishing. Not a giant.
I got one and Luke got one. I got the old line twist in mine. I think he knocked himself out. Alright, I'm not really sure where my June bugs. I'll set them down somewhere, but I got the old red bug on now. Let's reel in my slack. Did the old double FG knot. Just had one break me off, unfortunately. The sun's getting at about that level where we really started getting a lot of bites the other day. They decreased in size, but we got more bites. I put too much pressure on him because I was pulling back like I thinking I was on a stick. That was a big fish.
That's a good sign.
Man, I'm kicking myself for doing that.
I should have put my knife.
Yeah, because I'm like, man, this feels like I'm on a log right now. And then it was like, whoa. And then I had too much pressure on him. He spit it.
It has before, when they come around that turn, when they first get onto the dam, if we're right up on the dam.
Keeps doing it.
One time, me and my dad heard the one coming, and we just hit up under the dam. And the dock out there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Hit it on the drop. Nah. Probably one of them butter dumps I felt. Thought was a crappie. I think that rig's shot though. Mega worm up in there. Oh, there's a fish on it. Nope. I'm like, nope.
I gotta ask. On your net, man, I gotta ask.
Oh. He hit it about as soon as it landed in there. Come on now. We need to upgrade the size. Throw back in there and see if there's a numero dos up in there.
Yeah, 10-pound leader on this thing.
I got 12 on all mine, including the worm rod.
Really? So you just go a little bit lighter on your...
In the summertime, I like being a little smaller. My dad will be like, I don't care what time of year it is, I'm putting 20 on it. Now on my moving baits, I run 15 on everything. Worms, I mean, normally worm fishing, you got your drag set different, where 12-pound fluoro, you can play them a little bit better. Which sometimes you don't want to drag them up. If they're 20 foot deep and you horse them up, they'll just float off. They won't even go back down. So I like to bring them up a little bit slower if I can. All right, well, we're on Luke's best point of the lake. Caught a 24-incher here the other day. He did, not me. Yours was right by that little lump of grass.
Yeah.
That grass used to grow more thick. I wonder what happened to it. Old drop shot fish though.
I might need to borrow a drop shot bait off of you.
Yeah, you got it.
Thank you.
Let me get this fish in the boat.
No, you're good. We're gonna get that.
They fight good out here for sure for summertime bass. Put them right in the top of the mouth like you want to do.
There you go.
Yeah, I ended up catching a couple fish at nighttime on the drop shot. Obviously couldn't record those. We were hoping for a really big fish for that nighttime bite, but it just didn't happen. As you can tell, I'm just a little bit under the weather, slightly sick. I'm sure by the time this video comes out, I'll be feeling better, but I feel pretty horrible right now. But planning on taking a fishing trip with my wife tomorrow, possibly. So either might take out a couple kayaks or let her just take over the channel. I thought that would be pretty cool if she like pretended to be me for a day on the channel. I don't know if you guys would like that type of thing or not, but that's an idea for the channel. I keep saying I have some big things coming, but I'm waiting on the opportunities to open up. They're in motion. Big things coming, guys, like videos that are like completely different than what I normally post. I'm just waiting on the calls and the approval to do these type of things. Some of them are pending approval with like the county, the city, things like that. Also been in contact with a guy about some new merch ideas, some new shirts, hats type stuff, so be on the lookout for that as well. If you stayed around to the end of the video, I really appreciate it, because some of these videos do terrible, some of them do good, but I'm really putting a lot of effort into creating these videos. I'm not the most. If you stuck around, I appreciate it. We'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.